Top five, no debating. Top five, top five, top five. And the whole city rate me, and I'm back inside the matrix. Top five, no debating. Top five, top five, top five. And the whole city rate me. Top five, no debating. Top five, top five, top five.
Welcome to Top 5 with Twan. Welcome to Top 5, Top 5. Top 5 with Twan. When we are breaking down everything Top 5, these are my opinions. I do not speak for the black community. I speak for myself, I don't speak for our millennials. I speak for myself, or any combination of either one, okay? But today, we will be breaking down the top 5 reasons, in my opinion, I think hip-hop is dying. That is just in my opinion. Okay, number 5, I think artist development. I think artist development is a big reason why hip-hop is dying or on a downward trajectory. Now people can blow up, make a song on, TikTok, have a hot dance or shimmy or two, and, you blow up. But I feel like, let's be real. The pandemic also, I'm not blaming that, the people, I like that people capitalize off of, social media and being innovative. But I feel like it's impacting the quality of sound. Let's be clear. I'm gonna continue to talk about the top 5 of our time. The top 5 artists, new school hip hop artists, are Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Nicki, Big Sean. Argue with your mama. Those are the top 5 artists of our time. And you know what those top 5 artists have in common? They came up on the mixtape circuit, right? They sold, some of these people sold mixtape out of their car. Jcole went up to Jay-Z and gave him his mixtape personally. And he listened to the quality of his sound. Drake mixtape, Kendrick mixtape, Big Sean. Let's talk about Finally Famous. Finally Famous is some of the best work that Big Sean has ever done. Some of the best work, and this all, got them ready for a long career, to have longevity in the music industry. All the mixtape work prepared them for longevity, right? So I think now the artists are not being developed. Have anybody watched Making the Band? Have y'all watched Making the Band? Artist development is now, you blow up on TikTok. Diddy made these niggas walk to get cheesecake. They had to walk to get cheesecake for a chance to compete and probably be in a band. And if they went the fuck through and Making the Band. Lorianne was on their ass. Making the Band, go watch Making the Band, and that would speak to how artist development, has changed from now to then. I think people really need to be developed, just like we got to go get all this education. Y'all need to get in the game. Y'all need to pay your dues. All those top 5 artists pay their dues. Pay your dues. And I feel like your quality of sound will, be better for it. Your quality of sound will be better if they had to make mixtapes or, whatever. So my number 2 reason is big recording contracts. I feel like now, because of like I said, those big 5 artists, they all had to grind for their recording contract. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Nicki, and Big Sean, they had to grind for that recording contract. So when they got it, they didn't take it for granted. And when they got it, they stayed hungry so that they could keep making money like that and get better contracts. Now they're coming in the game getting a big contract. They can make one hit, blow up on TikTok. Next thing you know, they give us 5 trash albums, and they done with their contract, and they good because they got their money. Now get it how you live. I'm all about black wealth, building generational wealth. Keep it in your community, spend it wise, save it, all of that. But the big recording contract is actually hindering the quality of sound. It really is, if you really think about it. Number 3, I think mumble rap and auto-tune. I know I'm cheating, putting it together because it's supposed to be wool, but mumble rap along with auto-tune is another reason why I think hip-hop is dying. And you know why? Let's unpack this thing, okay? We love what T-Pain did with auto-tune. We love what Lil Wayne did with auto-tune. We love what Kanye said. What you want to argue with your mama, but Kanye changed the game with 808 and Heartbreaks. However you feel about Kanye, let's be clear. Kanye changed the game with 808 and Heartbreak as it relates to auto-tune. I feel like this generation is relying on auto-tune to it's becoming a crutch. Like young money bag, Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby. It's a lot of these artists, like when Drake, Nicki, and Lil Wayne, Kendrick, Cole, they all get on auto-tune, they have a distinct sound. Now, I bet you can't distinguish most of these. You can be a fan of them, but I bet you can't distinguish when a new artist is on the track. If they have on auto-tune, they all sound alike. Those top 5 artists, Drake, Nicki, Big Sean, Kendrick, and Cole of our time, had distinguished sounds even when on auto-tune and talking about some hood shit. Or, in the trap, in the club. I know music, I like diversity in hip hop, but it's not diverse when everybody sounds the same and we don't have lyricism coupled with hits, because they could also have hits and hit you with some lyrics on all those hits. On all their hits, they still hit you with metaphors, punchlines, similes, alliteration, all of the things, So mumble rap and auto-tune, the heavy reliance on it is by number 3 reason. Number 2, the heavy hitters seem to be bored. They done rolled off and they got that white picket fence, which I think they deserve. They work for it. Drake, all of them got kids. Drake, Kendrick, Cole. I don't think Big Sean do, and Nicki. They all got kids, and I think they're not as hungry no more because they know what the music industry is. They know how tough it was, But at the same time, I think somebody like Jay-Z, listen, he stayed hungry wherever phase in his career. And I'm saying they should definitely, live their life. And I know it's a lot. Trust, I do it for your mental health. I'm an advocate. So, but the game is missing the top 5 of our time. The game is missing Kendrick. The game is really missing Kendrick. The game is really missing Cole. The game is missing Big Sean of Finally Famous. Let's talk about Finally Famous of Big Sean. Big Sean Finally Famous mixtape was some of the best work he's ever done. If you haven't heard his Finally Famous discography, you bet go back and listen to it. Because Big Sean Finally Famous, baby. And Cole, we're not even going to get on Cole and Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights is probably one of the best mixtapes of all time. Of all time! Friday Night Lights is the best mixtape of all time. Argue with your mama. Finally Famous. Nicki mixtapes. Drake mixtapes. Let's be clear, their mixtapes are shitting on current artists' body of work. Let's be clear, they don't even have to. If they had a versus, they wouldn't even have to take. Those top 5 artists can versus all of these new school artists with their mixtape alone. Bomb, drop the bomb. That's it. The heavy hitters are bored, but the game is missing the heavy hitter. Because when y'all come back, y'all gonna increase the quality of sound. So people are now trying to strive to get to a low bar, a very low bar in the quality of sound. I'm just saying, y'all got to come back and raise the bar. We need you back in the game, okay? We love you. We love you all. Number 1 reason for me is the lack of lyrical ability. I feel like that speaks in itself. The number 1 reason I feel like hip hop is dying is the lack of lyrical ability. All those top 5 artists have hits, have club hits, have hood bangers. All those top 5 artists also have lyrical ability. If they have lyrical ability in this new day and age, number 1, they can't make a hit, or number 2, that I can't understand it because your production is all over the place. So if there is lyricism still in hip hop, where is it? No, really. I really am open to the discussion. I want to know. Put me on some artists, y'all. Put me on some artists who are like Cole, Kendrick, Big Sean, Drake, Nicki. Put me on those artists. If you put me on those new artists, we're gonna talk about our list of who I think is the top 5 current hip hop artists. Put me on them artists. I'm ready to hear it. I'm open to the discussion. That's my list. I think the lack of lyrical ability and lyricism, like even the BET hip hop cipher is not the same. We ain't got that. So, you know, I'm ready for it to come back to hip hop. I'm ready for the heavy hitters to come back. I'm ready for, you know, hip hop to come back, you know, as a hip hop fan. You know, I love R&B, but damn, I'm tired of being in my feelings. I want to, you know, listen to some chill hip hops, you know. Anyways, that's my top 5 list for why I think hip hop is on the downward trajectory, aka why hip hop is dying. Check out more videos, like, subscribe. I'm trying to create more content this year. That's my goal. You know, I know regardless of the views, I'm gonna continue to put out content until somebody recognizes it. So thank you for supporting Blackface White Space. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Please give me your opinions. Please add to the conversation. I think it makes the conversation better. I feel like I'm just one guy with an opinion, you know. I'm a guy with an opinion. I want to know what y'all, do y'all agree? Do y'all agree with most of what I said? Or, I mean, am I tripping? Y'all agree? What's up? Do y'all agree? Anyways, we will be back with Top 5 with Twan. Top 5 with Twan. We're going to try to do this thing weekly. I have some interviews coming up for you. I'm out, but please subscribe to the Blackface White Space channel. Please follow us on Instagram, Blackface_White Space. Thank y'all. Have a good one. Goodbye. See y'all later.
Top 5, top 5, top 5. And the whole city rate me. Top 5, no debating. Top 5, top 5, top 5.